Okay, we're live on YouTube now. Good morning, David and David.
Good morning, Donna. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, Jessica.
Morning. Ahí está. Acá con el mate, cayendo en la realidad esquelense. Sí, sí. Muchísima luz, muchísima. Así que, no, cómoda. Bien, más o menos. Fue una noche dura. Pero bueno, hay que pasarla.
Está bien, Metra, tu micrófono.
Espera, estoy tratando de...
Hola, Metra. Dile a Metra que el camino, el de la estupa, está impecable. Costos, impecable. Re cuidadito, hermoso, la verdad. Sí, por lo menos yo pasé y miré un poco el camino y muy lindo. Sí, sin pozos, cortadito, lindo. Hola.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning, Joy. Good to see you again.
Oh, hi, Donna. You too. Y hola, mi amigas, amigos y amigas en Argentina. ¿Correcto? Mm.
Geshe-la's here. Yes, it was.
Oh, good morning. Yeah. Please have a seat. Mm. Good morning, Tomasi.
Good morning, Gisela.
Good morning, Nili. Good morning, David. Good morning, Elias. Good morning, Suzanne.
Good, Geshe-la.
Good morning, Arlene.
Morning, Geshe-la.
Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Susie.
Good morning.
Good morning, children. Good morning, emails. Good morning, Pati. Panditji. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Kim.
Buenos días.
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Geshe-la.
Good morning, Lamla. Good morning, Meta. Good morning, Dr. Watkin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Julianne.
Morning.
Good morning, Sandra and Alex. Alex.
다시 일렉.
Good morning, Katrina.
Buongiorno.
Good morning, Joy.
Good morning, Geshe-la.
So haven't seen long time, Joy. So you used to live in Raleigh?
Yes, I didn't think you would know who I was anymore.
Yeah, I remember. Long
Yes,
time. It was like almost like 10 years, more than 10 years.
Yes, I live in Canada.
Yeah, I remember.
Mhm.
So when the group of monks came here, you donated a van for us to tour.
Oh, yes, right. That's right. I'm surprised you remember.
Good morning, Sheila. Good morning.
Good morning, Geshe-la.
Good morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, William. Good morning, Govina. Good morning, Joanna. Good morning, Gul. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so then, yeah, Alhamdulillah, maybe we'll begin with, let's go. Easter. Good morning, Easter Torres.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, we start with the prayers, okay? Morning prayers.
Start with Shakyamuni Buddhist mantra. Nice. Teyata mone mone maha munaye soha. Teyata mone mone maha munaye soha. Teyata mone mone maha munaye soha.
Ramula, 1 second. So most of you know the Julie John, so our former SPC from the Kadamba Center, still very much involved at the center, live in Kentucky, and her mother passed away last Thursday. So then one of our members also, Doc, passed away. So I did say a lot of prayer for Julie's mother. So before she died, so then also sent to the Doc, the Nola, very judge Doc Nola. Also managed to say a few mantras there. So the police, Julie Jones very much involved in the center, at the Kadam Art Center. So many, many years, means it's probably more than 20 years. And please pray for her mother, for her next journey into the life. Probably better than higher rebirth, the meta Dharma in the very young age. Meet the Dharma at a very young age, and also met perfectly qualified Dharma teacher like Arya Asanga and Arya Nagarjuna. So then to manage to liberate herself from the samsara. And same thing for the Nola, the very just talk. And together with all the people, who lost their life because of this virus, and all the people who are still struggling with the disease, and then then on top of that, there's all kind of problems. And also another member, Nolan. So some of you know we did many retreat at his farm. Nolan is also passed away. It looks like last April. So we'll think of all of them. So people whom we met in this life, and people whom we did not met, but still, according to Mahayana Buddhism, that we are all connected. We are all connected. Not just connected, our connection is very deep. Our connection with the other living being is very deep. So we may say, okay, I don't know that person, but according to Mahayana teachings, Mahayana Buddhist teachings, our connection with other beings is very deep, very deep. Because this life has no beginning, so therefore there's connection. So, or we have no clue when this life began. So if we have no clue, so then maybe there's no beginning. If there's a beginning, somebody should have some clue, but most of us, we don't have clue. So therefore, so we are deeply connected. So then please think about all of them. So if you are familiar with the image of medicine Buddha, so then visualize medicine Buddha on top of their crown chakra or on top of their head, form of light, dark, bright blue, if that's possible, you can visualize, of course, on your head. And on the top of the head for all living beings, particularly, like Julie's mom, Dolan Das, and Nola, and all of that. So then while reciting the medicine Buddha mantra, so now I recite the medicine Buddha, then so of course there's no 8 different set of medicine Buddhas, but a little bit complicated, but you can just visualize the main medicine Buddha, dark blue, bright blue, facing towards, same as you, visualize on your crown, form of light. So then there's between there's many practices involved. So then eventually that very medicine Buddha there you visualize on your head, your family members, your close one, loved one, on your pet, other people, or people, all the people who already passed away, you can visualize on their head. So then after all the practice has been done, so then medicine Buddha dissolve through your crown chakra. Your sicknesses or physical problems, disturbing thought, obstacles, all of them completely purify, all of them, not just few, all of them, all the health problems, all the disturbing thought, completely purify. Then if you have received initiations, then you yourself become medicine Buddha. Medicine Buddha is not based on gender. Buddha are simple enlightened beings. Can be female, can be male. Or you yourself transform into the healing energies. Same thing, probably same thing. Or you become medicine Buddha, or you become yourself medicine Buddha. After when medicine Buddha dissolve through your crown chakra, all the physical problems, all the disturbing thought completely purify. Then you yourself become medicine Buddha, or become healing energies. Either way, so then medicine Buddha mantra clockwise located to center of your heart, light emitted from there while you're reciting the medicine Buddha mantra, light emitted from there, it looks like a rosary standing clockwise, center of your heart. If you already become medicine Buddha, so that's the heart of the medicine Buddha, the mantra standing clockwise. Then light radiate from there while you're reciting the mantra, while we are reciting the mantra, light radiates. So then every being that's touched by this light completely purify the health problem, disturbing thought, completely purify, okay? So then maintain that visualization while we recite the medicine Buddha mantra. So then, then it's not going to just recite the mantra, it's going to be healing practice, healing practice. It's not just reciting a mantra, it's going to be healing practice, okay? Okay, thank you.
Let's first start with the verse of praise. Bhagawan with equal compassion for all, whose name, when merely heard, dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the three poisons, the prostrate to medicine Buddha, lapis light. So let's say this a little bit larger. Say this 7 times out loud, and then we'll do 13 to ourselves, and then the last one we'll say it out loud. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze radza samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze radza samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze bekanze Mahabekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samugate Soha, Teata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Mahabekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samugate Soha, Teata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Mahabekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samugate Soha, Teata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samugate Soha. Teata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samugate Soha. Teata Om Bekanze, Teata Om Teata Om Bekanze, Bekanze, Maha Bekanze, Bekanze, Raja Samugate Soha. See, and then we have two mantra, we have the four immeasurable minds. Let's see, so let's say this 3 times also by meditating. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. Now we have 2 mantras, which Geshe has explained many times. Verse of praise for Chenrezig, the Buddha of great compassion, all the compassion of all the Buddhas, not veiled by any fault, white in color, who said a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings. To you, Chenrezig, I'll sing one, I prostrate.
Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And the last one, green taras, verse of praise, and mantra. It's the Buddha of enlightened activity. So first the verse, Tare liberates from cyclic existence. Tutare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 See, now the last thing is taking refuge. Say this 3 times. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. That by the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ramana. Did you thought about the stories? Did anybody thought about the stories that we can use, meditate on love and compassion? If not, maybe next week you can think of. Anybody thought about stories?
Yes, I heard from 2 people. Elise had a poem to share, and Katrina shared a video that we could.
Oh, very good. So yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, I'll go with the video. I'll start with the video.
เขาจะได้อะไรถ้าเขาทำแบบนี้ทุกวันเขาจะไม่ได้อะไรเลยไม่ได้รวยขึ้นไม่ได้ออกทีวีไม่มีใครรู้จักไม่ได้มีชื่อเสียงที่มากขึ้นเพราะสิ่งที่เขาได้คือได้แค่ความรู้สึกได้เห็นความสุขได้เข้าใจได้ความรักได้ในสิ่งที่เงินซื้อไม่ได้ได้โลกที่สวยงามกว่าเดิมในชีวิตคุณอะไรคือสิ่งที่คุณต้องการมากที่สุด
ไทยประกันชีวิตเชื่อในความดี
Oh, very good, wonderful. Elise, Catherine, very good. Thank you. Very good.
This is a very short poem that really makes me, helps me to understand myself and explain to others how important it is to have compassion even for the tiniest insects. She asks me to kill the spider. Instead, I get the most peaceful weapons I can find. I take a cup and a napkin. I catch the spider, put it outside, and allow it to walk away. If I am ever caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, just being alive and not bothering anyone, I hope I am greeted with the same kind of mercy.
Oh, very good. Anybody else have a story to share?
Geshe-la, this is Kim. I just wanted to show you a picture that I keep in front of me on my desk. It is a picture of a child in a refugee camp, and I remember to say mantras and pray for this child and all the children who are growing up in refugee camps. I wish I could be there with them, helping them right now, but with COVID, it's not possible. So instead, I pray for them.
Oh, yeah, very good. Let's go. So the compassion is mental qualities. Compassion is mental qualities. Same, love is also mental qualities. So now Rintang is like the value of compassion, the value of love. Everybody can benefit. Everybody will be benefited. Everybody, everyone will be benefited. Directly, indirectly will be benefited if you embrace importance of compassion, importance of love. So now how to express love and compassion, how one can express love and compassion. Chambe mikitas. Looking at someone with eyes of love. Make sense? Eyes of love. Chambe mikita. Tsebe zoom Jesus. Approach. Smile that produced by compassion. Tsebe zoom Jesus. Chambe mikitas. Looking at someone with eyes of love, not eyes of arrogance, pride, jealousy, anger, attachment. Not looking at someone with eyes like disturbing thought, such as anger, attachment, pride, jealousy. Rather, you deliberately choose to look at them eyes of love. Then you approach them or you meet them with expressions, facial expressions, facial expressions, smile produced by compassion. Oh, this is exactly mother does for the children. This is exactly how the mother does for the children. If you have children, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Then Shantideva said, Miki, Simje Tana, if you look at someone, look at them honestly, look at them with honest mind. Not just honest mind, look at them honestly and look at them out of compassion and honestly, look at them honestly and out of compassion. So why? You could gain something. You could gain something. It may make you feel good based on that breathing, living being they are looking at, you are looking at. Based on the living beings, you may feel very good. Good feeling. It's very possible you could generate good feelings. Ultimately, you could achieve full enlightenment based on that being. That's what Shantideva says. There is possibilities. You could develop, you could achieve full enlightenment. How? In order to become fully enlightened, you need bodhicitta. In order to develop bodhicitta, you need compassion. Without compassion, there will be no bodhicitta. And you need, in order to develop bodhicitta, you need compassion, you need loving kindness, you need compassion. Those things, the primary cause of fully enlightened men, you could generate, you could create the primary cause based on that very living beings, breathing living being you are looking at. You could develop compassion, you could develop loving kindness. If you look at the beings honestly, what that means honestly? seeing the understanding. Without understanding, you can't look at that other living being. You can't look at them honestly without having some understanding of reality. Reality. So then that leads back to, do I have connections with that beings I never met? Maybe you never met in this life. You can say, because say, I never met this person in this life. If the connection is based on this life, the very person that you're looking could become your friend, could become your best friend. There's possibilities. That person could become your best friend. There's possibilities. So then now you think about, connection. Think about connections. Like it's kind of complicated. It's kind of complicated. Of course, Buddhism says the beginning, there's no beginning. We receive, believe or not, you receive maximum care, love. Very person that you're looking at, you did receive maximum benefit, care, love from that person. You mean in this life? Probably not. You did receive. Now think about how. Yeah, some people have difficulty thinking of this life has no beginning. Is that kind of depressing? Is that depressing that life has no beginning? If you cannot go that far, first you need to think about, does my life when my life began, when my life began, how my life began. So this is big questions that needs to be, somehow it needs to be answered. One way or another, it needs to be answered. Do my life has beginning? You can argue, oh, there is beginning. I don't believe there's no beginning. I don't remember any. There are many things that you don't remember this life. What happened yesterday, you don't remember all of them. Doesn't mean it never happened. It did happen, but you don't remember. You misplaced something in your house. You can't say, I did not misplace because I don't remember, because you did misplace, because you cannot find. So you can't say, oh, I don't remember, therefore I didn't put it there. And who put it there? Because you are the one who put it there, you don't remember. So don't remember, that's not the best answer. Even in this life, the many things happen, we usually argue, so somebody looking for something, could not find, there's all of a sudden they found, they're asking, did you put it there? You said, no, I didn't put it there. Then you think that you find out you did put it there, so you don't remember. So don't remember, that's not the best answer. So now, if you cannot go that far, but some point I think it's very important to reflect. Otherwise, we may think, oh, this is the only life. That's kind of depressing. That's very depressing. For me, that's very depressing if you think, oh, this is the only life. That's very depressing. Then the hope is very limited to what your dream and your hope is very limited. Anyway, if you can go some point in our life, it's very important to think or to find out how this life began. Important. Does this have beginning? It's important question to analyze. Okay. So with that kind of knowledge, it is possible you can look at someone with honestly. You can look at someone with honestly. What that honesty refers to, the honesty refers to they should not look at that person with eye of anger, because that you did receive maximum love and cares from that very being that you're looking at. You did receive maximum benefit. Now, psychologically, what is the better? If you look at someone, then thinking, oh, I did receive so much love and so much care from that person, is it better for you? Or think, oh, I don't like that person, I hate that person, or that person has nothing to do with me. That kind of mentality. There are two types of mentality. Which one is better? Even though you cannot go that far in this life, which mentality is better for you, for your health? So that's the question. That's the questions now. If you look at someone, oh, maybe it's very possible that very person that I'm looking could become my friend. There's possibilities that we could become friends. There's possibilities I could cheer that person up. There's possibilities. When you make someone happy, it makes you happy. Is that true? Is that true? If you make someone happy, you become miserable or happier. That is the fact. We are not talking about religion. That's the fact. If you make someone happy, did you ever feel miserable making someone happy? Did you ever become so happy making someone miserable? These are the facts. That's what we should do. If we really love ourselves, if we really care about ourselves, if we really care about ourselves, if we really love ourselves, that's what we should do. We should be kind. Physically, verbally, mentally, each being we encounter, try to be kind. You are always going to be right. If you have to choose between being right or being kind, we choose to be kind. So that we are going to be right all the time. Why? Because everybody benefited. Everybody will benefit being kind. That's how you fill your heart with joy. That's the way to fill your heart with joy. That's how you fill your heart with joy. You are looking at someone honestly with compassion. That's the way to fill your heart with joy. It is possible to do. It is very possible. You just have to motivate, that's all. You just have to motivate. You just have to be mindful. Am I capable? Yes, you are capable. You could do. You just need to motivate. Throughout the day, need to choose what's important. Need to prioritize what's important. Small things with a big heart. Action-wise, it may seem very small. The mind, that power, that actions, even it's very small actions, is huge, it's powerful. Miki simche tanga yang tangshi chambe tsuji ta teta nila tena da sanye nidu jurushis. It's very true. It's very true. There's great potentials. There's lot of possibilities. Very person that you are interacting, the very person that you are talking now, very person that you are looking at. If you look at that person with honesty and compassion, there are possibility you could gain so much. If you look at that person with judgmental mind, jealousy, pride, what do you gain? Nothing. You gain nothing. You are giving yourself nothing, and at the same time you are saying, "Oh, I love myself," and you are giving nothing to yourself. Not just that, you are draining something that you have, little joy that you have in your heart. You are draining them out. based on very person that you're interacting or you're looking at, based on that beings, you could become more kinder. It's a possibility. You could become kinder. You could become more compassionate. Very possibility. There's possibility. There's possibility. You could become kinder, more compassionate. So this is important. I've said this many times. It's important. It's importance. If you can go beyond this life or that life is not beginning, if you can't think of like that, just think in this life, just this life. So it's time to exercise that. Okay, time to exercise that. Next time when you look at someone, if you manage to develop this kind of mentality, there's great potentials or there's a lot of possibilities. I could become more kinder, more compassionate. What if that process is acting, very negatively towards you, then what? Yeah, legitimate questions, realistic questions being raised. If that process being negative, being unreasonable, yeah, we have many words. When it's come down to something negative, we have so many words. Become unreasonable, become negative. Then what? Then what I should do? First you say, oh, I love so much myself. I really love. I'm the kind of person think about self-love, self-compassion. Do you really understand what that means? Self-love, self-compassion, what it really means? Do you really understand what you're saying? Self-love, self-compassion. It's a wonderful word, self-love, self-compassion. You can say, oh, I'm someone who embraces. I can't really think about every single living beings, but I think about myself, thinking about self-love, self-compassion, self-respect. If these are the things that you are, I knew. Hello. Laura, that's your granddaughter? And there's Hello? Hello? What's your name? This is my friend. Only comes to the class once a while. Oh, yeah. What's your name?
Isabella.
Isabella? Oh, Isabella, nice to see you. Oh, yeah. This is my friend. So like I'm someone who like think about all the time, self-love, self-compassion, self-respect. Now the question is, yeah, that's what, when you look at someone, say, it's exactly when mother does to their kids, look at the eyes of love and approaching with the smile of compassion. That's how they does, the mother does. If you're here, mother, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just need to switch that. It's not like you are learning something new. You've done this whole your life, just need to switch that. Now with the understanding, you could gain something. You could gain something based on that being. That's why Shantideva suggest. Niki Sinjatana, you don't have to look, but when you decide to look, much better if you look at with the possibilities that very person could be your friend. So now, if that person being unreasonable, negative, what I should do? Oh, big questions. Important question, big questions. No? You could leave the premises kindly, you can just leave. You can just create a space between you and that somebody being unreasonable. You don't have to stuck there. You don't have to stick with that object. You have choice, you can just leave. That will help the negative mind may not rise if you leave the premises. Now, is this the only option? No. This is not the only option. This is the option for the beginner. Why you do that? Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Just leave the premises. If negative mindset is rising or about to rise, it will die down. If you leave the premises, go somewhere else. Why you do that? I am somebody following Geshe Langri Thapa's footstep. What Geshe Langri Thapa suggests, Cholam Kundu Rangjulas, throughout all my conduct, not just in the morning, throughout all my conduct, throughout the day, Cholam Kundu Rangjulas, Tojis, I analyze all my conduct throughout the day, all the time. Why you do that? Because I don't want to give any chance disturbing thought to rise. I'm trying not to give any chance to my disturbing thoughts to rise. That's why I'm analyzing. Every day, I'm looking very closely throughout the day, all my conduct. When I talk, why you do that? Why you do that? You could say because I'm someone who embraces self-love, self-compassion, self-respect. I embrace those practices. That's why I do this. Or if you are someone who embrace practice of self-love, self-compassion, self-respect, then why you have to look at your conduct throughout the day very closely? Why have to look at? But there's risk. There's risk. Disturbing thought might get rise if I'm not being mindful. Just let it rise. What happened? Well, when it rises, my peace of mind is gone. Not just that, very person I'm interacting, their peace of mind is gone. I'm very much worried about that. I'm very much worried about that. I'm going to lose my peace of mind. Therefore, I look at my conduct throughout the day very closely, make sure that I don't give any chance to my disturbing thoughts to rise. Why? The minute the disturbing thought rise, you are finished. You're finished. Your practice of self-love, self-compassion, self-respect is gone. It's gone. It's gone. This is what disturbing thought does. It destroys your peace of mind. It destroys someone else's peace of mind. So therefore, I look at very closely throughout the day, all my conduct, make sure that I don't give any chance to disturbance thoughts to rise. Why? Because I'm someone who embraces the practice of self-love, self-compassion, self-respect. That's why. So now, what happens? Somebody's being unreasonable. You're looking at that person, eyes of love, and approaching that person's facial expression that's produced by compassion. If that very person becomes unreasonable, being negative. This is the only practice. No, there's another type of practice. If you can practice, it's possible. It's very possible that you could see this unreasonable being as a precious gift. That's very difficult one. That's very difficult one. Rushing in bed, simjena. Dido tapu ne to the rejected that type of the never coveted. Not easy. Not easy. If you can do that practice, oh, your life will be much, much better off. Your life will be much better. We are not, I say, we don't react negatively every time when we encounter someone who's being unreasonable. We are not always lose our peace of mind. There are some occasions, if you find out that person has disease, not able to control themselves, if that person is crazy, so that means they are not aware what they are doing, what they are saying. They are not aware. Their mind is completely gone. The minute you find out, you feel bad. Is that true? You feel bad. Some people, they are tourists. They can say very loudly, say things from their mouth. In the beginning, you have kind of shocked, like, wow, you are saying this very horrible word, so loud. Then you heard second time, third time, then you realize, oh, that person has some kind of disease. Then you feel bad. You feel bad. How in the world that I could see this someone being unreasonable, negative, seeing this as like precious jewel? That's impossible. It is possible. It is possible. Don't say it's impossible. It is possible. We are not able to distinguish between the actor and actions. We don't see a difference. We see the same. If someone is angry, you don't see there's like the very person who's angry is poisoned by anger. We don't see that. We see that person is negative. That's wrong view. That's wrong view. Otherwise, enlightened beings, they give up on us a long time ago. If they see anger and the person who's angry, the same thing, they already give up on us a long time ago. Nobody will look after us. Nobody will look after us. Nobody will pray for us. Nobody will pray for us. Why someone get enlightened to benefit us? Because we are one with anger. We get angry. It's not like that. They see different. They believe that you possess Buddha natures. Temporarily clouded by this disturbing thought. But that disturbing thought is not inseparable with your nature of your mind. If that's the case, There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Rushing in best simple, they do top with nations. Rejected that about the never changes. You're begging, you're begging deep down from your heart that you may be able to do that, you know, rushing in best simple, they do top with nations. Rejected that about the never changes. If you can see, if you feel that you found piece of jewel, precious jewel, when you encounter unreasonable beings, if you feel like you found piece of jewel, wow, your life will be much better. Much better. Is that possible? It's possible. It's possible. Is it easy? It's not easy. It's not easy. Or do any human being successfully done that practice ever? Yes, many. Yes, many. Many. You are in the prisons, beaten by God, but you are worried about their negative karma. You are not worried about what they are doing to you. That happens. Instead, they are praying for the gods. They're praying for well-being of the God. That happened in our generation. That happened back in Tibet in the prison. Not just one time, many times it happened. Many happened. My head can't get around. I cannot wrap my head around that kind of things. But that happened. That happened. Human, that too. Here, same thing here. Somebody kill your brother. Somehow you rise not to hate very person who took your brother's life. That happened in this country. Happened too. They are human. They are not like demigod. They are human beings. We just need to motivate. That's all. We just need to motivate and open our eye wide. And we need to sit back and breathe and think big. Think big. Is this possible? What Geshe Langri said in the 8 verses, thought transformations? You may be able to see that very unruly being that you're encountering. You may be able to see or feel that you find piece of jewel, precious jewel. Is that possible? Yes, it's possible. Is it easy? No, it requires some reflections. It requires a lot of reflections. It requires a lot of reflections. The bottom line, fundamentally, what you're trying to do, you're trying to fill your heart with joy. That's what you're trying to do. You are trying very hard to fill your heart with joy and trying so hard not to lose any joy from your heart. That's what you're trying to do. Because you are someone who embraces self-love, self-compassion, self-respect, that you're very much inspired by those words, meaning or practice. Oh, that's exactly how you practice self-love, self-compassion, self-respect, by respecting others, showing love, showing compassion. Each time when you see someone, there's possibilities. You could put some joy in your heart. There's great possibilities. But that's not how we look at other people. That's not how we look at. We look at other people with all kind of mindset. Not a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of time that we are not being mindful when we talk. A lot of mistake we make because simply we are not mindful what we are saying. Completely, that moment, completely forgot what kind of practice you embrace. Self-love, self-respect, self-compassion. It's not there. It's not there. because you are not being mindful. It's not like you don't know, you do know, but you are not aware. You are not, at the moment, you are not aware. Knowing is something, but being aware of knowing something is different. Being aware of knowing importance of self-love, self-respect, self-compassion, but being aware of knowing self-respect, self-compassion, self-love throughout your conduct. We don't make big deal out of those things throughout the day, and we make big deal of small nonsense things here, there. Somebody says something, so then no. We are off the track. We are off the track. We are not on the track. We are off the track. But we do talk about track, but we rarely walk on the track. Most of the time, we are off the track. That's exactly what renunciation means. To free, to protect yourself first. First, you have to learn how to protect yourself. Then you can protect others. Bodhicitta, so mind apart. You need to understand how to protect yourself. Yeah, so much has been said, so much has been said, so many texts by so many masters. Go here. Doesn't go here. Or maybe on there. So that's why now you know, oh, being mindful is very important. Yeah, it is important. It's important. It's important to be aware. Be aware what you know. It's very important to be aware what you know. Very important to be aware. It's very important to aware. It's very important to be aware what something that was said when you look at someone. To be aware, to be awareness, to be mindful. Be mindful. So now when you look at the 8 verses thought transformation practice, it's become first line is easier, second line harder, and get harder and harder. Not easy. You need to be mindful, not to be mindful, and to wish, to request the blessing throughout the day, and wish that may I able to do this practice successfully. May I able to do this practice successfully. So then throughout the day, you're aware what you've been praying for, what you've been wishing for. Throughout the day, you've been aware. And when minute you met someone, you have total different set of mind. You have like completely different set of mind. You are very alert. You are very alert. You are very much mindful. What is important? What is important? What is important? Protections. Protections. Oh, I used to protect myself by screaming, yelling, throwing things. Oh, no, wrong. You are walking towards the wrong directions. You are not really protecting. You think you are protecting. No, you are destroying. You are emptying the well that's filled with the joy. You are just draining all the joy from there. Oh, that's what I do. You are like. When I feel insecure, I never rely on compassion. I always rely on anger. Oh, no good, no good at all, no good. Then otherwise, what else I should do to feel myself great, wonderful? What else I should do? What can I do? What else I should do? To ask yourself questions. How I can make proud of myself? How I can make happy myself? How? Is that possible? Is this really possible that I can make myself happy? Is that really possible? Is this even an option to make myself happy? Make myself feel good about something? It's very possible. It's very possible. If you embrace practice of kindness, compassion, love, it is possible. It is possible. You can experiment. You can experiment. It's possible. Yeah, we heard many teachings. Did we ever experiment? Experiment? We just go with all set of mind that we have last 50 years. We just walk with that kind of mindset. We never ever apply new set of mindset. We don't look at things with a new set of mindset. We just look at, you could call it habit, that we just, that's not how you make progress. No, we need to we need to develop new set of mind here, new set of mind. We have to look at yourself with a new set of mind. You look at other people with a new set of mind. You can look at the whole things with the new set of mind, new set of mind. Is that possible? It's possible. You ask yourself question, is this possible? Is it possible that I could think about love? Is it possible I can meditate on love? It is possible. You just need to motivate, that's all. We just need to motivate. A little bit harder. We just need to be mindful. We just need to motivate. Otherwise, we look at everything with the mindset that we have from last 50 years. Minute something rise, all set of mind takes over and finish. Lamrim teach you how to develop new set of mind in order to liberate yourself from the samsara. Lamrim teach you step by step. It's very important to have new set of mindset, new set of mindset. New set of mindset. Look at new set of mindset. Somebody came to your house, break one of the glass, look at new set of mindset. Don't look at that with the old set of mindset. Look at that with a new set of mindset. Impermanent. Don't make big deal out of that. Things breaks. Oh, the old set of mindset, oh, I don't want this glass to be break forever. Wrong view. We have to be flexible. There's possibility it could be there many years. There's possibility it could break tomorrow. If you break the glass by yourself, You are not going to be easy on yourself. You are not going to be easy on yourself, maybe at least few days. If somebody else break, then different stories. Much more different stories. No. We need new set of mindset. Look at the mirror. Oh, gray hair. Oh, look at new set of mindset. There's nothing wrong. You need to look at the new set of mindset. Oh, some wrinkle here. Look at the new set of mindset. Makes you more happy. Much happier. We have to look at new set of mindset. We don't have to react negatively. We don't have to react negatively. We don't have to react in negative way. You have choice. You do have choice. You do have choice how you're going to react. We don't have to react in negative way. You do have choice. How do I make choice? You make choice based on the practice that you embrace. Self-love, self-respect, self-compassion. Based on that, you choose how you react. If you scream, if you yell, nobody's going to respect you. So now what's the meaning of self-respect? What's the meaning of self-respect? Nobody's respecting you. What do you mean I'm now embracing self-respect? What that means? It means nothing. It means nothing. You just say, you just talk. That's all. It means nothing. We don't have to react in negative way. We can pause, breathe, sit back, think twice. That's something you can do. Or you can react positively. You do have choice. Don't ever think you don't have choice. You do have choice. You can pause, sit back, breathe, think twice. Something you can do. Something I can do. Of course you can do. We are same human. I remind myself, I don't have to react. Every single thing that comes through my five senses, I don't have to react. I have choice. I can just observe. What's coming through my five senses. I can observe through mindfulness. I can just look and I can just observe. Reminding myself what's important for you. Same time reminding myself, be aware. Don't say that you know, don't say, be aware of what you know, importance of self-love, self-respect, self-compassion, your happiness. Be aware. Being aware of importance of my happiness, you have to be alert. You have to be mindful. You have to be alert. For that, think twice. Maybe it's not important to react. It's not important to react. Why is it important? No. Not important. Why have you been reacting all this time? Oh, not being mindful, that's all. Not being mindful, that's all. Now, awake, now kind of like slowly being awake, slowly awake, slowly waking up. You've been sleeping a long time, now slowly waking up. Minute by minute, second by second, waking up. Slowly. More now, slowly. Antenna is going up like this. Before it's like this. Now like going up like this. Now like scaling like that. You are sensitive. Of course, others are sensitive. You can blame because you are sensitive. You can blame that somebody else sensitive. Everybody's sensitive. Everybody's concerned about their happiness. Everybody's worried they are not going to be loved. Everybody's worried they are not going to, somebody's not going to show them love or respect. Everybody worry. You worry. Everybody worry. Therefore, you have to be mindful now, more alert. No?
Geshe-la, excuse me, we're running out of time.
No, today we are not stopping. We are stopping 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Afternoon. No lunch today. No lunch. New practice. We're talking. Sorry, just it's important for including myself, all of my friends here. So that's what we do. Okay, that I try, you try every day. That's what we should do. So to remind ourselves, constantly remind ourselves what is important. It's not just about learning something new all the time. What is new? What is the learn? What do you do? You learn. You heard many times how to make bread. Did you ever make bread? No, I did. How many times you went to the class they teach about how to make bread? Oh, I went to like 10 class. They teach how to make bread. Did you ever make you one? No. It's not just about that. It's about now integrations, bit by bit, small bit by bit. Small bit, little by little. Not talking about all day long. Just to be mindful. Just to be mindful when you walk around talking to people. Just to be mindful. Don't just talk about importance of love, self-respect, self-compassion. Don't just talk. It's not going to lead anywhere. Need to integrate, need to be mindful, okay? Oh, yeah. Sorry, so much been said. So, so Dharma is now begging to stop. Otherwise, I'll go all the way to 4 o'clock. So then next 2 Sunday, there will be no class. Finish the next 2 Sunday class today. Thank you. Yeah, we do dedication, then we stop here.
Donna, is there any announcements or anything? Or can I go on with the dedication?
Go ahead. There's no announcement today.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Maybe Thomas is a good idea to end the class 4 o'clock because everybody's staying home. It's not at the center. There's nothing. Outside is kind of weather's cold. You can't go outside, it's cold.
May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with the mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth. Those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good, all powerful
and Raisik, Tenzin Gyatso. Please remain until samsara ends. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lamon Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. You uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine. Masterfully accomplished magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, savior of myself and others, your disciples, please live long. Om taritu re soha. 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 Om taritu re soha.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. So children, thank you very much for translating all the people from Patagonia. So wish them all safe and well. So and thank you very much. So went over the time. Enjoy the imaginary snow. We are having every week. Last few weeks we are having snow. Only have one time. So it's been snowing here every week. So actually snow happened only one time. Enjoy, be safe and well, and see you next Sunday. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you,
Bye.
Geshe-la.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Gracias, Geshe-la. Muchas gracias.
Yeah.